folks! Just enjoying some blistering hot coffee in the middle of a heat wave. What else is there really to do? It is a morning, but it is a morning in the middle of days that have been 90s. So it's still hot and it's still gross and sticky outside. So we're inside. I didn't want to do that to myself or the guitars this early this morning. So we didn't, but we do have some shows coming up for July. July 17th, we're going to be in Plattsburgh, New York. July 18th, we're going to be in, well, I should say where we're going to be, we're going to be at the Coffee Cat in Plattsburgh, New York. We'll be outside if the weather's permitted, otherwise we'll be inside. The next day we'll be recording a private show. This will be my next live album, Live from the Living Room Volume 2. The next day, that if you're following along, they'll be in the 19th. They'll be the Sunday. We're going to be at the Gardeners. This is a greenhouse down in Schuylerville. They're going to be doing their flower fest, which you can go out and you can cut all the fresh flowers you want. You can pick up annuals, perennials, all those fun things, and hear some music. Music will be going on throughout the event. And then next Saturday from then, the 25th, I'll be up at Becks. I'll be back in North Creek. I'll be, again, weather permitting, I'll either be outside or I'll be inside at the yurts. Wow, a bird just came really close to the window. Hey bird, I saw a great blue heron fly over the other day, and I thought that was pretty fitting. That's one of my favorite birds. It kicked off one of my early songs, Mountain Song. The first time I got really, really close to one. I was in a walking for health class I took in college because I wasn't going to do any more gym once I got out of high school. And we were walking along these old canals, part of the feeder canals that I think eventually went back to the Erie Canal. But I'm not 100% sure on that. And I saw just a great blue heron chilling, standing on a log. Oh, gorgeous great blue on a half-sunken tree. But I don't have that on the set list today. I did warm up with it at the show the other day at Mind Blown Fest in Glens Falls, New York. That one I did, we did a sound check with Mountain Song for anyone taking notes, which I know some of you may be taking notes. Last ones that I have to get all groovy and make sure I have all the new lyrics. Well, not new lyrics, the lyrics. This is one of the newer songs. So it's still in the learning stage. Holding dear, tattered towels, tarnished trowels, the novelty of no always mattered less to a few. A dance of the grateful into a low dip of becoming mindful, swells to overwhelm the feelings of drowning at the helm. Braved by the cadence of professional reassurance, rinse and repeat. Even with finesse, one cannot not weep. I cannot not weep. We cannot not weep. I heard some birds out there humming along. But yeah, I hope everyone's Sunday is off to a great start. Whatever time you be finding this video. Right now it's 7:57 on a Friday morning. We're recording it to be released on a Sunday noon, which sometimes that means if you're, of course, on the East Coast, you're getting it at 9 a.m. when you're getting up and moving. And then it's you get the stagger across the world. Across the world. But yeah, I do appreciate you all. We're up to like 539 subscribers or something like that, and it keeps on just slowly inching up, which is, it means a lot. Thanks for showing up. If you're here now, hop over into live chat, say hello. I'm normally there kicking it. I know this Sunday I'll be there. I'll be there when you're watching this. This is my past self saying, hello, future Joseph. Hello. I'll fill you a meadow with color, growth, and love. I'll handpick you the flowers of your own. I'm gonna sow and grow her eggs the next color. Every day we meet, I'll give her a sweet flora. I'm gonna sow and grow her eggs the next color. Every day we meet, I'll give her a sweet, and any day she weeps, I'll compose her sweet. When we wake, I'll give it a sweet flora, yeah. And I'll fill you this mighty growth, but someday I'm chopping it down. Build you up these lovely walls, lay a roof on down, 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 down. I'm gonna sow and grow her eggs the next color. Every day we meet, I'll give her a sweet flora. I'm gonna sow and grow her eggs and eggs of color. Every day we meet, I'll give her a sweet, and any day she weeps, I'll compose her sweet. When we wake, I'll give it a sweet flora, yeah. I'll fill you a meadow with color, growth, and love. I'll handpick you the flowers of our own. I'm gonna sow and grow her eggs and eggs of color. Every day we meet, I'll give her a sweet flora. I'm gonna sow and grow her eggs and eggs of color. Every day we meet, I'll give her a sweet, and any day she weeps, I'll compose her sweet. When we wake, I'll give it a sweet flora, yeah. Yeah. Never step on flowers. Don't do it. It's not kind. For those just tuning in versus those who've been here for a long time, that tune used to be known as Sweet Flora, as you can probably have guessed. You'd be like, I would have probably called that song that. Well, I had. And then I didn't like it. It's on the noseness. So we changed it. So we changed it. Changed it. Change, change. You know where I was going with it, hopefully. Stay hydrated on these hot days, folks. Stay hydrated or you dehydrate. So since it's such a hot day, it was hot yesterday, it was like 96. And then it's like, it feels like it's 101. I'm like, well, I don't care what you think it feels like. 94 is simply enough. But I like to play very cold songs on days. So here's one about mental health and freezing to death. This is I'll Be It, I'll Be It. The last tobacco kiss in my pack before I quit and start again. They upped my pillage to quell the urge for a mongrel pilgrimage. Me impressed, yet still I know the grass doesn't grow from pulling it. To think of chlorophyll at a time like this, when all I really need is a punctual pharmacist. Up at 3 and she suggests this interrupted sleep can bode well. It'll affect your mood and your mental health, kicking the dead depression and mania. I can see my breath in the living room, tending fire from the couch so we don't freeze to death. When the smallest sliver of sun engulfs the wooden floor, I take up supine and photosynthesize some more. Snowpack so deep I hear the trains whistle from 12 miles away, sing so clear. Some say I'm weaker than their projected self. Metabolism and tolerance speak for themselves. Up till 3 and she suggests this interrupted sleep can bode well. It'll affect your mood and your mental health, kicking the dead depression and mania. Yeah, albeit. That one we finally got down again. We had that one down when I wrote it, which was March, I think, April, February, somewhere in there. I don't know those months. You guys make those things up. I didn't. I don't know. It was still very cold out. I was well, pretty much what it says in the song. I was trying to figure out new medication. The stuff I was on wasn't working, and what it was doing to me was not what it was intended. It was getting side effects, all that fun stuff. And it was also very cold, and sleeping on the couch for like a week and a half, just tending the fire every few hours. But that's mountain laugh, friends. That's mountain laugh. And to think about those images on a day that is, you'd melt butter on the sidewalk, you know what I mean? I know it's supposed to be eggs in Death Valley, but Death Valley eggs. All right. Let's give this a little tune up first before we start delving. Just a little tune up first. We are a little bit shy. Yeah, so this next one, I have a hard time saying that it's definitely about this because I don't want it to be taken too literally and seem like I'm being offensive to my sister, because I love my sister. It's just my sister and I are very different. So this is, I think how I just took an observation of things that went on over a day or so, period, between our two lives. How can I know for sure? And I blended some and added some that say her may have been the him part, and some that may have been the him, may have been the her part. And that's okay. Some may have both been him parts, and I said one was a her part. You dig? This is Apple in the Pie. After a little extended intro jam, because I love doing it. I just love doing it. Every time I take a drink, I spill my drink, thinking it's my subconscious, but it's a lie, but it's a lie. Every time she takes a pills, she drops the pills, thinking it's her subconscious, but it's a lie, but it's a lie. Yesterday, they're coming for your nickels, you better run. Minted the last penny yesterday, they came for your last dollar, too late to run. Every time I shake my head, I hurt my head, thinking it's my subconscious, but it's a lie, but it's a lie. Every time she takes the pills, she spills the pills, thinking it's her subconscious, but it's a lie, but it's a lie. Into the last penny yesterday, they're coming for your nickels, you better run. Into the last penny yesterday, they came for your last dollar, too late to run. Every time I get to work, I work myself ragged, thinking it's my subconscious, but it's a lie, but it's a lie. Every day she went to work, a kid pulled a gun, thinking it's her subconscious, but it's a lie, but it's a lie. Into the last penny yesterday, they came for your nickel, you hid it away. Into the last penny yesterday, you came for your last dollar, you ran away. Into the last penny yesterday, they're coming for your nickels, you better run. Into the last penny yesterday, they came for your last dollar, too late to run. Late to run. Late to run. Late to run. Yeah. Apple in the Pine. The name came from my wife and I joking around about a pineapple. That's it. That be the facts of that one. And yeah, this next one is, this is on Always. Which if you want Always vinyls, I have some. We sold through the first major box load. I still got a few more boxes, but that was definitely an achievement of mine. I sold one full box, and I'm like, damn, woot woot. So if you want Always vinyls, hit me up. It's funny, I sold, like I said, a box full already, and all of those were in person. And I had gone ahead and bought enough shipping boxes for vinyls for all of them because I didn't know, and they're not going to go bad. So I have some nice vinyl shipping boxes too. So even if you're out of state, even if you're out of area code, I can mail you one. Fret not. Not fret. Have not frets. Fret of not. Unless you've got frets and you've got not, you would. song to throw the safety onto. A tune unties your 13 loop knots, unslips the soles of your jumping shoes. A pulse to flush the powders all down the drain. Can't promise that you won't need to hear it again. Go count the times I've had to sing it again. I promise I can keep this, that I never will stop. You need not say a word, though your singing is swell. A couple friends call as you sob on the couch. A new love interest calls off your date with death. The only resolution that you made that new year was your DOD was January 1, 2020. You start to see that something's different about your day, and how they end up more than extended stay. You outgrew all the birthdays that you swore you would miss. You find a gray hair on your 28th year. People always buy your best decide. You swear you're fine as you die inside. Go back on your word, make your sorrows hurt. More folks that know the stigma can grow. And people always buy your best decide. You swear you're fine as you die inside. Go back on your words, make your sorrows head. More folks I know, the stigma can't grow. Yeah. Plenty of reasons not to. A little bit of panazz at the end. Panache, did I mean panache? I don't know. Pinocchio? Pistachio? Hooked on phonics? Actually, it should be like. And then at 30 minutes, I know I've got a photo for the thumbnail. traded her pronunciations, exchanging words I'll mostly only ever sing, unlearning my disdain for all things proper. My weekly pharmaceutical advent calendar, every dose of vanilla flavored mood stabilizer, lithium-rich bloodstream, sativa tartar that is static and parallel at rest, is static and parallel at rest. Slowly, as the pavement ends, fading with eager plans that managed to grow here. Like a lady ballin' by the grocery counter. My weekly pharmaceutical advent calendar, every dose of vanilla flavored mood stabilizer, lithium blitz bloodstream, sativa tartar that are static in parallel at rest, that are static in parallel at rest. Lithified. Your boy is no longer lithified, but I will still sing about the experiences from when I was. But yeah, folks, I appreciate you. So we will have a new album coming out. We're going to record it first. Oh, that recording is all going to happen in one day, one evening. Going to record a full show. My good friend Ian is going to record, mix and master it. And then we're going to be putting it out. I think we'll do CDs this time, since I have the first one on CD too, so it'd be nice to have both on CD and maybe do a combo, buy both CDs for X amount of dollars or something. Live from the Living Room 1 is out. It's been out for almost 4 years, and we're going to be doing volume 2. No repeats in songs, of course. No repeats in banter. How can we repeat banter? Banter is a child every time it starts. You don't know where it's gonna go. Just like my hair over there. My hair will be back, I know it will. I know it will. Yes. Yes. Alright, let's get grooving. This is a heat of love, this song. good at sleeping, even to the tiring load. My medication manager worries it's a hypomanic episode. I toss and I turn, I wake before the birds. This dyslexic shepherd has miscounted his last herd. If and when I dream, it's sex and drugs and murder. My wife's an imagined figment, I wake and whimper beside her. I'm no good at sleeping, even with a tiring load. My medication manager worries it's a hypomanic episode. Oh, yeah, heated. I shaved today, but I need to take my mustache up just to cull it a little bit. It's getting a little long. Long in the tooth, long in the tooth. Can't help but smile at the smell of my running teeth. It'll stay in my nose for more than a few days. Mustache metamorphosed into a beautiful moth. Celebrate, I have my wife. Braid my hair up so tight. Finish her off with a June-time bow and a little bit of post-marital. I've been self-medicating since I was in my teens for an undiagnosed bipolar 1 disorder. Fuck it, man, I'm calling up the doc on the morning. Riley feared it'd be 2 months before they could see me. Lady laughed and slyly said, how about 2 o'clock? If I can make it until then, I know I can be a better man. I know I can, I know I can. Watch the steps and still we fall. We think you swore above it all. 2 for 1, we conquer all. We fix our faults, we'd have a ball. I've passed 5 college-level chem classes. I understand simple chemical imbalance. Session depressionist is heavy Let's get a Dolphin tune, my wife said to me. More or less once you made it past 30. Let's see why your check engine's on. We watch the steps and still we fall. We pinky soar above it all. 2 for 1, we conquer all. We fix our faults, we have a ball. Joy be all. Coffee be all gone. But thanks for coming, my captive audience. Thanks for being here. Thanks for coming and listening to the tunes. And watch me not knock this over. Don't knock this over. You can't see it, but like this whole shelf up here is all just very dainty glassware. Little tiny snooter glasses and shot glasses and stuff like, well, not shot glasses, but little aperitifs and cordial glasses. You're probably like, that's a lot of fancy names for a shot glass. Yeah. Black thistle seed on stiff, stale snow. Bird songs are fairy tales, both age before they grow. A raven finds shiny things, non-denominational wedding rings. Chased by sparrows, confused for crows, bound to circles of meadows below. Phalange bones with water stains, tortoise-shelled eyeglass frames. Wasn't for need, a sexual greed was reflection, compulsion indeed. The way the crow flies, the raven flies too. Dumpster side stories and tales of the two. Grandma corks at the pleasure of told tales of humans who sung of love. Particular one which taught each night of the lovers who acknowledged flight. Fauna and flora they personified in the trees of weed their bones still lie. It was mid-flight before it dawned on him the pair of rings belonged to them. They made it quietly enough to mourn or adorn. Back on his wings and beat it by morn. With a kick and a scratch and a whip of his wings. Soil filled in with more than the rings. Black thistle seed on stiff, stale snow. Bird songs are fairy tales, both age before they grow. days wandering through the woods with you. All our evenings spent watching the moon roll over Dunham's Bay. Our sugar bowls full of sand and our seconds fall so sweet. In bowls sweet from nothing, let the nectar slowly drip. We go pawing through the earth to find little bits of feet. Our hands so caked in dirt, crystals fall when our arms do sway. I was happiness personified. Party us to the pole and let them all be our flame. All we leave behind are 2 shovels and a pair of trees. So when we timely die, we'll they'll arise, the trees of wheat. And every season spring we'll learn our little seeds. And a few rings down the line we'll have seedlings all their own. That was where the, oh no, that was the Woodland Critters sing songs about you into Violets Are By. Another one, but not for my life. Leave me alone to die like a swan on the pond. Mother collecting irons and propping open doors and stuffing for a tongue. Flattening chipmunk skulls as an awful child. As for my friends, they seem to die every day. If you'd be my new one, I'd happily be yours too. As for my friends, they seem to die every day. If you'd be my new one, I'd happily be yours too. real and slow, crying any minute. Crack bone, scrape marrow, left icing, spinning it. Granny taking tablespoons of bourbon each night. Let's pin this all together, split hairs and count twice. Seems like maternal side can also play a night. Pick and choose your family feuds or sit here all night. If you'd be my new one, I'd happily be yours too. As for my friends, they seem to die every day. If you'd be my new one, I'd happily be yours too. Yeah. So, I don't know if you saw me looking this way in the beginning of the set. I just saw a bird that was on my bucket list of birds to see that I hadn't seen yet. I just saw a scarlet tanager. That was pretty cool. So, they are the reddest bird we have around here that's not a cardinal. And, oh my God. Oh, your God. Oh, somebody's God. Wow. Thank you. That was amazing. I didn't want to stop the song, but I wanted to stop the song, but I'm like, you can't stop the song. It's just, it's a bird, but it's also the bird. Wow. Oh, that got me all excited. Well, we're going to leave that. I'm going to go run around the backyard and see if I can see a bird again. But until next time, my coffee's all empty, but I appreciate you folks so very much. I'll pretend like I'm drinking an empty cup. Ta-ta, toodles. I'll fill you in if I got any more shows. Or stay in loop, get to the website, josephbiss.com, sign up for that mailing list. Or follow me on the Instagram or the Facebook that I post a lot too. Take care, folks. Bye-bye.
We like to have fun around here. No one's gonna do it for us. Trees grown from the roofs of project housing, for the concrete and the litter to call the space down at ground level. Observation of Bronx razor wire. Observation of Bronx razor wire.